Hey everybody, it's Jim here, and today is going to be a battle of the Budget Super Strat featuring the Harley Benton Fusion 3 and the Eart CP1, both of which come with stainless steel frets. Now, to keep things simple and consistent, both guitars are going to be going into the Rectiverb 25. Any reverb you hear will be from the amp itself, mic'd up with an SM57 straight into the interface. So, let's hear how they sound. Now there is a lot to talk about here. These guitars sounded quite different from each other, but one thing to keep in mind, I use the same exact tone and EQ settings for each guitar. Obviously, if you were to play with both individually, you could tweak things here and there, and in the case of this Harley Benton, you can get a little bit away from that shrillness and that high end, because especially once you started to use the gain, it was really ice picky compared to the Eart. Now, my overall impressions are, I think the pickups in the Eart suit me way better than the ones in the Harley Benton. I haven't really loved the Roswell pickups in any guitar that I've gotten from Harley Benton. It's always kind of been, you know, the weak point, but when you consider everything else that you get with these models, it's really not the end of the world. But on the other end of the spectrum, I enjoy the way that this guitar feels and plays better than I like the Eart. Now, I think it's worth mentioning, despite the fact that I said I personally prefer the way that the Harley Benton feels, this is not bad. This is not something that feels inferior, and sometimes when I do these kinds of comparisons, one will be like the clear winner. This is all about personal preference. This doesn't have as smooth of a satin neck on it. This has a little bit more of a glossy, light gloss kind of feel to it. It's very nice. Both of these guitars stayed in tune extremely well. I tried to just play them straight up. I didn't use the tremolo bar whatsoever in either of the examples. I just wanted to focus on the core tones and back to back, and well, again, I can't say enough good things about the pickups that come stock in this Eart. To me, it is the best part of this guitar. So my final verdict on these guitars is a bit complicated. I think if you're somebody that's okay with setting this guitar up on your own, if you're fully capable of doing that, or spending that extra money to bring it into a tech, that would still leave you at less than the cost of a Harley Benton. This thing's pickups, this thing is ready to go as is. It really doesn't leave you wanting anything more out of it once it's dialed in. On the Harley Benton side, I like the neck just better on this guitar. That's something that can't easily be replaced, but the pickups are something that I had immediately thought that might be a cause for concern as far as the long-term future of this instrument, and especially after playing these two back-to-back, I think that these aren't horrible pickups. They're just simply not as good as some of the other alternatives that are available in a similar price point. So for more of a modder, maybe this guy. If you want something that's straight up ready to go and a little bit more traditional looking, maybe go with the Eart. Either way, you really can't go wrong. It's incredible what kind of guitars you can get these days for under $400. So in the comments down below, let me know which one you like better. Let me know which one that you would rather have. Other than that, I'm all done for today. Thanks for watching this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for another guitar related video. Take it easy, everybody.